I love adding finishing touches to my handmade projects, like these gorgeous rose gold Prym Anorak snaps onto one of my latest makes, which is the Syd Graham Ruby Vest. Hi, I'm Lauren and I'm here in the sewing studio above my shop, Guthrie Ghani, and today I want to show you how I'm going to use the Prym Creative Tool to add on these lovely snaps to my make. So normally when I'm at home I use the Prym Vario pliers, which I do find really good, but I thought I'd pop over to the studio today and use the Creative Tool, which is a lot easier to use, especially if you struggle to have the grip strength and dexterity to handle the pliers, especially when you're going through quite a lot of layers of fabric. So I will talk you through how I'm going to mark it and then use the little tool set that comes with the Anorak snaps in this Creative Tool. So this garment is reversible, so it means that obviously I can wear it either way around, and you're only going to be able to see the sort of main outside of the snap from one side. So, you know, that sort of soft rounded edge is the kind of main outside bit of the snap. But obviously one way that I wear this reversible waistcoat round, you're not going to see that. So I have to just have a little think about what side I actually want it on. Now, it's just down to personal preference, but what can really help sometimes is when you just like lay it out and you start to imagine it. So normally it would be right over left. That's the way they sort of overlap, and the same for button bands as well. So like on this shirt, my buttonholes are on the right hand side. So I'm going to sort of apply that same side theory to this garment, but I mean, obviously it doesn't really matter, but I guess that's what I'm going to kind of stick with. So yeah, if I do put them on the right hand side, if the denim is facing outwards, then you can just like lay everything out and then sort of imagine what it looks like, just kind of picture it. Like, okay, yeah, that's what it would look like. Now, if you did it and then on the wool side, it will then be the other side of the snaps here. So if I just open these out and try not to spill them absolutely everywhere, it will be the back of this little sort of pronged one that you'll see on it. So it would be like that. Or, you know, vice versa if it's on the gold. Now, I think that the little circle one blends in a bit better to the wool. So I'm going to go with the shiny outside edge on my chambray side, my denim side. So you can see at the moment I've got it marked like this, and I just need to transfer those markings over to the other side because I have decided to do it this way round. So I'm going to use this Prym marker, which is heat erasable, and you just draw onto the fabric, and then when it gets hot it basically comes off. So there is a little sort of rubber bit on the end, so you can just use that to rub it off, or you can use the heat of the iron as well. So I just want to make sure that I'm going to still do them in the right distance in from the edge. So I'm just going to measure it with this little seam gauge. So they're 1 inch in, or 2.5 centimeters, and the top one is, it's more like 3 centimeters down from the very top. So I am just going to mark in that same amount, and that's the center of my marking. So do a little one there at 2.5, and then just check that that is 3 from the very top. So that is where my first little hole is going to go. Now, when you first draw this onto your fabric, you'll think that nothing's there. It just takes a few seconds for the marking to sort of develop a little bit. Okay, so the next one down is basically almost the whole width of my ruler. It's the same all the way down. So I'm just going to follow that same guideline all the way down to make sure that my poppers are going to be evenly spaced all the way down. And then I'm also just going to be double checking that they are 2.5 centimeters in from that finished edge, just to make sure they're nice and symmetrical. So now I need to make the hole in the fabric, and you can use the Creative Tool to do that, but I actually prefer using my punch pliers here. And you always want to make the smallest hole necessary to get the snap through, because then it means that there's just more fabric for the snap to grip onto. So I am going to make my hole in the fabric here. So you just need to give it a good squeeze. But the Prym, as I said, the Prym Creative Tool does come with a little tool set that you can use to make a hole in it as well. So now what I need to do for putting the rounded soft edge facing first, that is going to pair up with this part of the snap. So basically with each snap you've got 4 parts and you'll have 4 tool sets that go with it. So if I just lay all of them out now so you can see what goes with what. So if I get all of these little tool sets out, so this one goes with this, that goes with this, and that goes with this. And there is a little guide to this on the back of the packaging as well. So we don't need this side just now. So I'm just going to pop that to the side. And then we need these 2 ones here. So what I'm actually going to do is put the cup bit for the outside of the snap. I'm going to put that in the bottom of the Creative Tool. So I'm going to put that in like that. And then I'm going to put the other side, which goes into this part of the snap. This is the female part of the snap. That's going to go into the top of the Creative Tool there. And then what I need to do is the little sort of cylinder that sticks up from the back of this one, you have to put that into the hole that you've made and then sort of feel for it on the other side. You can see that just coming through. And then I'm going to put the other side of my snap on top, and now I can see that coming through like that. So now I am just going to hold it together, and I'm going to place that into the little tool set at the bottom, and then I'm going to slowly lower down the tool set, and I'm going to, as you sort of hear a click and you feel it engaged, and then basically you can kind of get your shoulder behind it a little bit, use both hands, you just push that lever down, and you'll feel that it will sort of give and it will stick the 2 sides together. You lift it back up again, and then that is your snap into position like that. And it's nice and secure. And then you just repeat that all the way down the front of the vest. Okay, so now when it comes to marking the other side, we're going to be putting the other side of the snap in. So again, we're going to use that same marker that I had before. You can just double check that it still lines up nicely once you've actually got your snap in. And then of course you need to make your hole again. So again, I'm going to use my punch pliers for that and just make a hole in the fabric. And then we need to change the tool set over that is in the Creative Tool. So if I pull those ones out, and then now what we're going to be doing is putting these ones in. So the one with the little rubber ring around it, that is the bottom of this part of the snap. So you just make sure that that little rubber ring is kind of gripping it. You have to sort of stretch it a little bit, or sometimes you might feel like you have to kind of twist it in so that it is sitting nice and secure. And then this is going to feed through the hole that we have just made. It can, although it's a lot of chopping and changing, it can be good to just make the hole straight away and then put the snap in, because otherwise sometimes you can lose the hole a little bit. So I've just fed that through, and then that is going to go into the bottom of the Creative Tool, and then the other side here is going to go into the top. I just need to put the other side of the snap on top first of all, like that, and then I'm going to insert that into the Creative Tool there, and then again slowly lower it down just so that you can make sure that it's definitely all lined up and engaged, and then just push the Creative Tool down, lift it back up again, and then you have secured those 2 sides of the snap together. And then you can just double check that it works by doing a little clip like that together, and then that is your snap in. So obviously you then just need to repeat that down the whole other side of your garment as well. So I hope you found that useful. You can get all of these things in my online shop. I'll put the links to everything in the description below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my next make. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.